Now, monitor calibration is an absolutely essential process if you're to get the highest possible quality from your images. Now, even if all you do is post your work on the internet, you still need to calibrate your monitor to make sure your work displays in the manner in which you intended across most of the monitor displays in the world. Now, I know that's a tall order, but calibrating your monitor is a very straightforward process, thankfully, if you use one of these tools, some of which are free. Now, I'm going to start here in Windows 7 in the control panel, and we'll navigate down to the display link, and we'll get a dialog box that comes up as seen here. Now, we'll go up to Calibrate Color, the link that says Calibrate Color, and proceed. Now, as we navigate through this process, let me make you aware that you'll not be able to see the adjustments as I make them, since they are monitor hardware adjustments. I'm seeing them on my monitor, but you'll not be able to see the changes in this lesson, but the instructions are still valid nonetheless. So I'm going to come down here and click Next after this set of instructions, another set of instructions, and another set of instructions. We hit go ahead and hit Next, and then I'll make the adjustment here. And as I look at my monitor and make this adjustment, I'm seeing that this is going to be the best of all worlds right there, very bottom. Now, I want to do the brightness and contrast adjustment, but this is a laptop, and this particular machine does not have individual brightness and contrast adjustment controls. But I'm going to take you through the steps anyway so that you can see more or less how this goes. These instructions are very straightforward. They're very easy to understand and execute. And as I look at my monitor, what I'm seeing here is very close to what they say I should be seeing. So I'm relatively confident that everything is going well so far. Now we're going color balance, and this is the part that gets tricky when you don't have instruments to measure things. Go ahead and click Next. And as I look at my monitor, this looks balanced the way it is. But I'm going to go ahead and take this slider and bring it down, this slider and bring it down, and bring down the red to balance everything out, and that looks terribly, terribly blue. So let me come up here, let me come up a little bit here, and I think that's probably going to work right there. To my eye, this is the gray panel that I'm really kind of looking at, and I think that's going to work right there. So go ahead and click Next. And then we can compare the previous calibration, which gives me one adjustment, and then the current calibration to see if it's better than what I had. And indeed it is. So I don't want the clear type tuner, because that's a totally different thing that we don't need for this machine. So I'm going to turn that off. Go ahead and hit Finish. And then we're back to the dialog box that gives us other options to continue with calibrations. Now there's other things that we can do here, but we're only concerned with calibrating color right now, so we're going to skip the rest of the processes. I'm going to close this page out right now and then take you to a couple of commercial products that are available, and the main two companies that people use when doing this are Spyder and X-Rite. Both of them have their strengths and weaknesses, and it's split down the middle as to which one you're going to use. The Spyder is very good. They have a different range of products depending on the accuracy you need in your color adjustments, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with getting the Spyder 4 Express for $120, and there's a 20% off coupon available for this, so right around $100, and you'll get calibration that's probably a lot better than what you're looking at right now if you've never calibrated your monitor. Now, X-Rite is a very interesting product. They have a product what's known as Color Monkey, and it comes with this sensor that you hang over the front of your display, install the software, run the software, and everything happens automatically. It's especially good on a standalone monitor, but it also works very well on laptops, on both Windows and Macs. Now, one other product I do want to make you aware of with X-Rite is this Color Checker Passport. This thing is very cool. Now, when you go out to shoot a project, what you do is you take this little fold-out panel here and you hold it up to your subject, kind of like that, and then take the picture with the lighting you're going to use for your project. Then you can come in, and when you're in your raw processor, you click on each one of these color panels here to adjust the final color quality and make fine-tune adjustments on your white balance. So the Color Checker Passport's a very cool product. A lot of my friends use it. A lot of people I know use it and swear by it. Now this next little product is a shareware product mainly for Macs. And although I cannot show you the step-by-step process for adjusting a Mac, you might start with this and see how it goes. But if you want to use the color calibration processes that are installed with the Mac OS operating system, all you do is go to Preferences, or rather System Preferences, and then click on the display icon. And depending on which operating system of a Mac that you own, you will see a dialog box that comes up that has a color link at the top of it. Go ahead and click on Color, and you'll see another dialog box that comes up, and then from there click on Calibrate, and then you'll get the Calibrator Assistant that comes up, and you should follow the instructions step by step. But there is a box that gives you the ability to go through the process with the expert mode, and that's what you should check. Go into the expert mode, follow the instructions, and you should be able to get very, very good results. Now, both X-Rite and Spider are good for Macs and Windows, so you should get good results regardless of which system you use. So there you are, a number of choices to bring to bear to get your monitor calibrated. And don't discount this process. It's extremely important.